Oh, we're recording now.
I'll let you go for a wet willy.
Yeah,
For a second.
Yeah, he got in my ear hole too. It was. I don't like it.
Yeah. I ain't letting that happen.
Weird thing is your ear holes in your butt.
What?
I got in your butthole.
Oh.
You didn't notice?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Saying my head's up my ass. Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah, you're to be way more clever with that than he actually.
Yeah, no, mine was very.
That was good though.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, welcome back to No More Popcorn.
Yay.
Yay.
This is episode number 572, in which we discuss David Dakota's film from 1987,
David Dakota.
David Dakota.
Dakota.
I thought it was Dakota.
That's what I thought, and then
Yeah.
whenever we watched the intro with
Right.
him, he said David Dakota. So I figured if anyone knows how to say it,
It's
it
the
would
guy.
be
It's him. My sixth grade teacher said how I pronounce my last name was wrong. Yeah.
How many ways can you?
Yeah.
What did she say?
Well, my last name's Everett. She goes Everett. And I said, no, it's Everett. She said, no, you're pronouncing it wrong.
I hope she's fired.
I don't know if she teaches anymore,
Yeah,
but I'm
she
so
was
glad
an
to get
English
out
teacher.
there. Yeah, she was.
Are you
Especially-
sure?
Yes.
Well, especially in this area, when you think of how many Everetts there are, that's
Yeah.
yeah, it's,
Fuck that. Fuck that bitch.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't tell me how to pronounce my last name. My family's last name. Which brings us into...
Okay, I'll just let you have the floor. Go wherever you want to with this. Yeah, so Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama.
Great name, great title.
Yeah.
It is a great title, but not enough slime.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very misleading. Aside from Sorority Babes
Yeah. There were sorority
and a
babes.
bowling alley,
No slime. Not
No
one slime.
slime.
Not one slime.
there wasn't much Rama or Rama.
No.
I thought this was like some kind of fucking roller derby movie or something. Like, it just read the title.
Oh, I thought it was going to be some sort
I
of
don't
porno
know.
type thing, like 70-ish style porno, grindhouse porno thing.
Or like, a
Yeah.
future sport. You know what I mean? You know those future sports?
Yeah.
What's that one?
What is a future sport?
A
Like,
fictional futuristic sport.
like where they had the prisoners kind of battle
Like
it out.
rollerball? What was
Yeah,
that one?
rollerball.
Yeah,
Yeah, rollerball.
Or Tron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Quidditch.
it's like a cross between roller derby and basketball, and
Yeah.
you kill people too. People get killed, something like that. But obviously, it's not. It's not that.
It's not.
It's not that at all. Let's just
it's
for this
still a
whole
great movie.
review. Let's talk
Yeah.
about what this movie isn't. People will be able to extrapolate.
Right, yeah. Well, we do have a bowling alley.
It's not about
Yes.
World War II.
Bowling
We have
alley.
sorority babes.
Yes.
Everything is loosely tied into World War II.
You got some dudes.
Somehow you can tie it to Hitler. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got some
yeah.
dudes. We got a puppet.
Yeah. He's an imp.
Yes.
Cool ass imp.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
like an 80s don't want to say sexploitation, but sex comedy, kind of like we were discussing
Oh,
Revenge
yeah.
of the Nerds or
Mhm.
Porky's
Yeah.
or something like that. For anyone who's not familiar with those titles, American Pie or something mixed with a
What,
very
American
small-
Thighs?
Huh?
You say American Thighs?
American Thighs.
Okay.
It's from
Yeah,
the
they-
same creator of.
That's not American Thighs isn't a movie. It's American Pie. What are you talking about?
I think you're just hungry.
Patrick's really on a roll tonight.
He's on one.
Yeah.
Before you got in here, I was plugging in one of the mics, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I have it turned the wrong way." And he's like, "Be careful now!" And then he jumped on you about the look, man. Is there problems at home?
No, I'm just.
Did you tell Lindsay's like, "Hey, what are you going to do tonight?" You're like, "I'm going to go watch a fucking movie. It's called Sorority Babes and Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama." She's like, "You're cheating on me," and you're all like,
No.
"Fuck yeah!"
No. I'm just really excited for some wings. That's
Well,
all
there
it
you go,
is.
viewers. If you want to get any heartfelt thoughts and comments on this movie, you're not going to get it until Patrick's tummy is filled up with some wings.
That was my bit of playing the janitor that couldn't hear anything. That's what that was.
What are you talking about?
The janitor that was listening, he would say something that rhymed with it after the girl said,
You
"So
simpleton."
listen for us."
Oh.
Yeah.
He wasn't
that's
a
what it-
janitor. That was a.
Oh, the protector of the bowling trophy? Because he knew about it.
You would think that after so long of us talking about movies that you guys would be able to dissect them a little bit better than you do. The janitor was clearly
An SS
supposed
officer
to represent an
protecting-
SS officer.
Where we're going with this.
Man, you guys awful.
So this movie, it starts as it's a couple nerds wanting to watch some sorority girls go through a hazing, basically, and the leader of the group, the sorority babes, is
Babs.
she's really into the spanking thing, so she's spanking these girls
Yeah.
relentlessly.
And of course, one of the girls is hesitant. One's like, "Oh, we have to do this," and her reluctant friend is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't know about any of this." But of course, they both put themselves through it because they want to be in the sorority. so
That
badly.
spanking felt like 10 minutes straight.
Yes, it was very,
Yeah.
very unnecessarily long. The
Yeah.
spanking and the which.
What does necessary even mean? You know, it's
Well,
like
I knew you were gonna say that because.
I was hoping
Yeah, I
Nathan would do
figured.
like 10 minutes of spanking straight to see if it adds up.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like this one actually.
I
Really,
thought it was like the underwear was going to come
Yeah.
off. I thought it was going to go even further.
Yeah.
You know?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've crossed over into a different one. Like I watched the excitement. You have. I've watched the excitement on your face. And you're like, oh yeah, now we're talking. And what used to be just enough for you, you're like, oh that's nice, you know, girls running around in their panties and stuff. And there's some nudity now. You're like, oh no, they didn't fist each other.
That's all I shouted the whole time.
Yeah, you know.
Was,
Why aren't
no,
they
didn't.
fisting?
Why, yeah. What's going on? Why are you wasting
You
time?
always want more. You always want more.
You know, yeah, I told you about Lust of the Dead.
Yes.
That
wanna
movie
see this
goes
just to
too
see.
far.
Yeah, yeah.
It is. I finally finished the first one. I went back and watched it. I had actually gotten close to the end.
You've had how long with this movie now?
There's 3 of them.
Right.
I've only watched the first one.
Right. It's taken you
And it took
take
you
you
this
about
long.
Yeah,
about-
I went back.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to finish that and see what happens. And I was like, right there. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll talk about that another time. The point is, you can go too far. You can go too far to where it's not a movie; it's just nudity.
Yeah.
And there is a line there. You know, at some point, you're just like, I could just watch porn
Mm-hmm.
if that's what I really wanted. Like, there has to be something that's
Some
wanting.
substance.
You know, like nudity in a movie. It's like a little candy while you're watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just something you
It's
go.
eye
"Ooh,
candy,
ooh,
yeah.
I hope I'll see a little bit of that. But
Yeah.
if that's what the movie only is, then you're just. But this movie didn't cross that line.
No,
Not even
no,
close.
no.
In fact, I have some one bit of criticism I'll get to later. But I wanted to quickly set up this movie because it is very basic. It's these guys. They're watching this sorority thing happen. They get caught, and then the sorority drags them in and says, "Okay, you 2 girls, for the rest of your initiation, you got to go to the bowling rink, take these 3 losers with you, and you got to steal a trophy from the bowling alley."
Right.
They run into the bowling alley. They run into Linnea Quigley, and there she's
Snake.
she's like the, what do you call her? The punk kind of.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
the typical '80s portrayal of a punk.
She's got her
Up to no
crowbar.
good.
She's in
Yeah.
there robbing the joint.
Yeah.
And then, so you just think like, I didn't know what to expect at this point because you could tell it's setting you up for something, but it's just, you're not sure what.
Yeah.
You know, like I think like maybe, you know, you don't know, cops are gonna show up, something like that might happen. Nor, you know, something that's more just like real world kind of thing.
Mhm.
And then they steal this big trophy. It falls down, and the bottom of it breaks open, and a fucking demon comes out. That sounds,
Uncle Impy.
Yeah.
that sounds just like Eddie Murphy in Beverly Hills Cop. Basically, that is how
Yeah.
he's talking. To put it,
Oh, poor little Uncle Impy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's this movie.
And they
Yeah,
get a
and-
wish.
And I'm sorry.
They get a wish.
Yes, Uncle Impy is here to give all of our characters a wish. He does like one person a little more than the rest.
And he couldn't take advantage of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I guess I'd give it. I'm just okay. Well, yeah. Where do you guys want to take it from here? You did. You just went over basically everything.
Well, I just gave the rundown. I mean,
How did y'all feel about that shower taking forever with the whipped cream?
it's great.
Well,
we covered that. It's great.
Yeah.
This okay. Well, as far as covering that, this is something I've read about David Dakota in the past, that he actually did go on to do porn. Now I can't remember what
he did.
Yeah,
I felt like
I can't remember
like
what
it was.
episode it was that I can't even remember what movie it was. We had talked about something about movies being overly sexual and how we've came across some directors that have gone on to do that stuff and how it's very obvious. This is a very obvious, like, oh yeah,
the beginning.
this dude does
definitely.
porn.
Yeah.
Softcore.
I don't know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I didn't look up his.
Didn't look it up.
Viewers,
I
let
didn't
her
look up his pornography.
do some history
Is that
search
a
on
different
this.
word? Is pornography instead of filmography? It's pornography.
Yeah, pornography.
No, it would be pornography, filmography.
Yeah, there's people that do that.
You'd be your pornographic filmography. That's how you would say it.
Yeah.
Porn,
That's
yeah.
correct. Pornographic
Yeah.
filmography. So I didn't look that up. But yeah, we have everyone's favorite scream queen in this, Linnea Quigley.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Back. The only movie I believe that I've seen her in thus far where she does not end up naked.
She's a badass.
She is a badass. Yes. A good female lead role.
I mean, her acting is, it's what's the word?
Terrible.
Delightfully overacted. It's like she needs to let her body speak for her a little bit more.
That first scene when she's introduced, like, she looked like she was coked out of her mind and did not want to be there at all. Like, her eyes were so bloodshot, and she just did not give a fuck. That's how it came across to me.
It looked to me, the whole movie, she just looks like she smelled a fart.
Yeah.
That was her face the whole time to me. Just, okay.
She's like this stupid demon puppet movie.
Yeah.
When am I going to make it to the big times? Want an Oscar?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, go ahead.
All I was going to say is I do like the three guys, the way that they all interacted. I mean, it's just that total 80s sex comedy cheese fest. I mean, that they say exactly what you expect them to say. Everything's about tits and ass and beer, and like, oh yeah, the one guy has one beer
and is puking the rest of the movie.
Non-stop. Yeah, it's like every few minutes it's like, oh hey, Mr. Dakota, what should I do? I don't fucking know, just throw up again.
Yeah, he puked like 5 or 6 times from one beer. He wasn't eating anything before that. I don't see how.
Yeah, I like the chemistry between them all. Just, I don't know. I think it is just one of those things like, oh, that is exactly what you would expect those characters to do. The women, I mean, especially in the ones that are in the sorority, the three of them, Babs and the hair girl and whatever, God bless, those scenes drove me fucking nuts. Like, at first it's funny to me. It's like, oh, over the top, sorority girl type of...
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Oh, God, it gets so obnoxious, though.
Yeah.
It relies so much on them just saying catty, bitchy things.
He likes spanking people.
Yeah, and their obsession with
Okay.
Babs. The other two,
Yeah.
like, how clearly Babs is a leader, and they're going to do anything she says.
All three of them look old as shit.
They do.
Yeah, they do not look... Yeah.
They didn't even try.
I think Babs is the one who does look like the youngest of the
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
They look like they're at least 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, another thing to point out too, kind of paint a little bit more of a clear picture of this. So breaking in a bowling alley in the middle, like, oh, how are we gonna do this? So I don't know if Babs set up for that door to be unlocked because her father owns the mall.
Yeah.
So that's why they get in and they can watch on the security cameras. And whenever the three guys and the two girls, Taffy, what was the other girl's name? Taffy, another girl. They're trying to bring
bigger,
in
the one with the bigger tits.
Yeah. The drunk guy, he just opens up the door while the other one's like trying to MacGyver shit. Like, oh, I need to find these wires and I could do this and that. And the drunk guy just walks up to it.
I can use a coat
Puts it
hanger.
out of the door, like falls backwards, and the door just opens. I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
The janitor.
Oh, that janitor.
Yeah, he's probably my favorite
Yeah.
part of that. Him and the puppet, the imp. Those are my favorite
Yeah.
parts of the movie.
Oh yeah, the scene that he referenced earlier where they're trying to talk to him, Linnea Quigley and the drunk kid are trying to talk to him, and he's explaining.
Yeah.
That was the thing that was so funny to me when they come in and they're like, demons have attacked. He's like, demons? What? And then they're like, yeah, this thing broke open and this thing came out. Oh, you mean the imp? Yeah.
Stay off the drugs.
He's like,
yeah.
he was like, stay off the drugs when they brought out the demons, but he's like, oh, you mean the imp? And he's,
30 years.
he's like, 30 years ago that
Yeah.
thing got sealed in there. And he's like, freaks out. He's like, oh. And then they go, they have this long conversation where he can't understand what they're saying. It's actually a really funny, well-written scene.
It is. It's
probably the best scene of the movie.
Oh
really.
yeah, and it's so. Which I mean, this movie is rated R, but it is not a hard R by any, except for the nudity. That's
Yeah,
the only thing.
violence is lacking.
Yeah, the nudity is the only reason this has an R rating. But anyway, what I was gonna say is it takes this turn of like this is totally just for a moment G-rated humor, and I think that kind of adds to the charm of it. Makes it a little bit more funny.
How did that dude's head get decapitated in an icebox?
Yeah, the icebox scene makes absolutely no sense to me. I mean, at all. I mean, I thought about it the first time I watched it. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And I was like, well, maybe something was different about ice machines back in the day or something. Yeah, because they stick. I'm only saying this because of what they said in the movie. Like, oh, the fat boy. They just keep like that's all that imp says to him. This is making fun of his weight. But his wish is being granted, and all he wanted was gold. And then, I guess it's a good point to bring up that Linnea and main nerd guy, they chose to not take their wishes.
Yeah.
Everyone else that's accepted, the wish, the wish is given to them and then taken away. So the big guy, he had asked for gold. He's like, kind of comes to just sort of for no reason. It seemed like to me.
Yeah, for the other two, they just came out of it.
They came out of this trance, and he's like, oh, this isn't gold. These are blocks of wood. And so he's trying to get away, and the girls who are sitting behind watching the security cameras, Babs and her friends, they have been zapped by this lightning power.
Through a camera.
Yeah, because the imp was like, he said something along the lines
I
of
see
like,
you girls looking at me.
Yeah, like you can't watch it, not be blah, 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 be a part of it, so he zaps them and they become...
He said he turned them into demons. He didn't give them... He's something about he didn't give them all the powers, but he gave them, like,
One
strength
was
or something.
Bride of Frankenstein.
Yes,
the
that's
other was
exactly
like
what
Swamp
that-
Monster.
Yeah.
The other one just had a fucked up face.
Yeah.
It looked kind of gross.
Lumpy face.
Yeah.
Lumpy face. And Babs, she got the better end of this deal because she ends up just looking like a
S&M
sexy
chick.
dominatrix kind of a character. They just put her in leather and
but she could not act it at all. She was...
oh no.
She got that weird accent and was just being really bizarre.
I felt like she was trying to be Tim Curry. Like if you go back and watch Rocky Horror or anything else he's done, I felt like she was trying to embody Tim Curry.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I did like her paddle. Did you guys notice that her paddle
Huge.
got some studs on
leather.
it.
yeah, strapped in leather. Had some studs on it.
Yeah, she it's like that anime transformation. She transformed into her ultimate form.
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of.
This is my final form.
Yeah, it's how she really sees herself, kind of thing.
Now the one guy,
What was his name?
Well,
Kevin.
I think
Kevin
yes,
was
you're right.
the
Yeah.
vomiting kid. Yeah,
Yeah, was what?
Kevin was the vomiting kid. That
Oh,
was the
No,
flame.
Kevin was the one who was getting laid in the.
Well, he wasn't getting laid. Let's get that right.
Okay, well, yeah, whatever his name, because I could be incorrect.
Yeah.
I remember the girls walking up to him whenever they sent
It
his
was a
dead
K
body.
name.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
K name. Anyway, so one of these
Keith.
kids,
Calvin.
Calvin. One of these kids.
No, seriously, it was
It
Calvin.
was Calvin. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. One of these kids, the imp is like he can't think of what to wish for.
Oh.
So the imp is like, hey, come here. He's like,
you really want?
you want to pork this bitch, don't you? He's like, I guess. Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah.
Okay.
So one of the girls trying to get into the sorority, the one who's not taffy, the other one appears behind him in, the lingerie, and she's just coming onto him very forcefully. And it turns into one of those scenes that I always get a lot of, I think they're very humorous, where the guy, all he wanted was sex, and the girl's like so aggressively going after it. He's like, oh, no, wait, I don't know. He
thought he wanted it, but then
she's
he
like
got too scared.
biting his toes and just like really just being
biting all over him.
Socks. Yeah.
It reminded me of so in Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood. There's that one scene that has I can't remember which Wayans brothers in it, but they're in like the back of a semi truck or something, and he's with this girl, and she's like, oh, I don't know, I'm a little hesitant. I like things a little nasty and shit. And he's like, oh yeah, I love a freaky bitch. She turns her head around and it comes back around. She's got like, I think it's like a kiss mask or something. I can't remember. She's got something on it, and she starts talking like the devil. And she's like, oh fuck yeah, He's just like screaming his ass off. I love that stuff.
This didn't go that far. I mean, she basically
No.
she basically took her top off and was trying to get
grinding on him.
and then trying to get his pants off, and he's just like,
I gotta go get some ice.
Yeah.
What do you need ice for?
I think he was saying like in the sexual way, like a lot of people use ice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
cool down,
Cool down a little
cold
bit.
shower.
Every woman thinks that every guy is just gonna like want to fuck her if they put a piece of ice like on their neck.
It is so hot in here.
You ever see anyone do that? Like dip their fingers in the whiskey glass. Like,
It's so hot in here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
here, let me get some.
not
I'll show you.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that. Yeah. No,
Rub it on your nipple.
Yeah.
I've actually always thought that was funny because there's nothing sexy to be about ice.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Yeah, it makes me just want a soda.
I mean, make your nipples hard. Get that nipple hard, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About
Get
that.
nice and erect.
Yeah.
He has like some
Nice.
hard male nipples.
Erect nipple.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, the imp. One thing that I thought you guys were going to be disappointed in, that I was sort of surprised. The first time I watched it, I didn't realize there was quite as much of it in there. Like the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, I could have done with more of the imp. But this go around, I feel like there was quite a bit of his presence. Yeah. I was just sort of, my first viewing experience of this, I was just kind of, like you were mentioning earlier on, like, where exactly is this going?
Yeah.
I was just so kind of like, why did I just watch?
Yeah. I like how it kind of comes out of nowhere with the supernatural weird stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was wondering when he was going to come up for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It does leave, well, I always look at it, even though if it wasn't their intentions, it does leave it open for like a possible sequel, because they have to contain the imp again towards the end, Linnea and whatever main dude that's been teamed up with her. They get out and they trap Uncle Impy in I think it was that guy's tobacco, like the janitor's tobacco bin.
What's
like
it called? There was
Alamo
always
tobacco?
no. It was Prince Albert in a can.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So they get him trapped in that, and then Linnea Quigley is like, oh hey, you're coming with me, and they ride off on a motorcycle into the sunset, and Uncle Impy's left there like, oh hey, don't leave me here.
I always want to see what happens after that. Like when the cops get there, do the detective work. Like, hey, we're missing these two people.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that.
I kind of wonder sometimes with movies like this, though, if it is just, I don't know if, well, I'll just go. I'm sorry, I was starting to get ahead of myself in my head there. A movie like this flows to me like, okay, hey, we have access to this mall. What can we do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they just kind of, I don't feel like are really that concerned with all the minute details.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we got somebody killed in an ice machine.
Yeah.
Because
Right,
we need some way to do this. Don't worry about the details. Just shove the face down in there and then...
To me, they could have taken the guy down the bowling lane, wait for the pins to come down to drop it, use the thing that holds the pins down.
Oh, yeah.
Hold his head underneath it. decapitated. That
And
way.
even if they didn't show the decapitation, that still would have made more sense.
There's so many better ways that the kills could have happened. It was such a good setup when the one demon girl with the lumpy face gets pushed out from where the pins are, and then Linnea Quigley comes and bowls toward the face. That would have been a great, gory, like, face-crushing scene. It would have been so good. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And then it cuts away, and then you just see a bowling ball by your shoulder.
Yeah,
like, damn, you missed it.
Yeah, absolutely no gore effect on that at all. It is.
Yeah.
It just looks like she's laying there, and like you said, just the bowling ball's just sort of nestled there. And,
Yeah, they should have put more thought into some of those kills.
Yeah, I wish they would have been able to. I'll word it that way. Been able to access more of the mall. You know, because it must have just been restricted. Well, I mean, it's
J.C. Penney's wanted no part of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really just shows them kind of running in the kind of middle area a couple times, and then mostly it's like in the bowling alley, and then it looks like just apartments. Like it's like they're literally in an apartment.
They probably only had about 1 week, like during the night, to do all that.
Which, I mean, I'm curious as to if even the bowling alley was in a mall, you know what I mean? Or just a completely different different location.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen some malls with bowling alleys in them.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
they're pretty.
Probably
pretty
go to the
popular.
mall a little bit more often. If give me a movie theater and a bowling alley and a bar, and I'm good.
Who needs the mall part? It's just
We just need that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Hey, shh, don't say that.
Hey,
copyright.
somebody.
bar, movie theater, bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want a strip club in there too while we're at it?
I mean, might as well throw one.
Oh,
in.
okay.
So that's basically like that place. What is it called? Main Event. That's just got like $8 beers.
Yeah.
And
Just they don't have a strip club though. So.
strip club. There's a strip club too.
Yeah, we're at.
I
I
didn't
was
know.
asking if we should add a strip club.
add a strip
See
club.
now it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. There we go. We'll call it. No more popcorns. Bowl-O-Rama.
Yeah. Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama.
Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama.
There'll be no slime.
Yeah.
Well, we could have like a slime wrestling.
Yeah,
Mud wrestling
that'd
or
be
general
awesome.
Yeah.
Slime wrestling.
That needs to make a comeback, right?
Yeah.
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 We can do that.
I like this.
Investors.
Now we, I was about to say, now we
We're
just
looking
need to,
for- yeah.
now we just need to become independently
Looking for
wealthy.
backers. Yeah.
Send us money to become one of the first investors.
Yeah. No, but like with like Shopping Mall, that had more of the mall aspect.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely, because
I
they
know
were
it's in
coming
the
in out
title,
of the different.
Different
Yeah.
stores,
Yeah.
back areas.
I love that movie. We need to
We do need to do, yeah.
Yeah.
let us know if you guys want us to review
Chop
that
them all.
movie. That's so much fun. That was one of the first ones that we.
Watch together.
Yeah.
Well, not I
not
couldn't make
in
it.
this
Yes,
sense.
yeah.
I do. I like. I did mention I love movies in malls, and what I was thinking of. He says Paul Blart,
Yeah.
Mall Cop.
Yeah, Mall Cop's pretty good.
So that's what I say. Patrick has been on a roll, skewering my.
Oh, I love it. I love when it gets like this.
See, what I was thinking was Dawn of the Dead,
Yeah.
and Shopping Mall were the two that coming to my mind. It's just like it's like a fun. It makes you feel like a kid, like
Mall rats.
this idea of running around. I actually, when I was a kid, there was this well-known serial arsonist in Central Florida who was burning down churches. And he would go in. He would actually go in on Sunday, go to this church service, and then sometime like the next night he would set the church on fire and burn it down. This guy did that to our church,
Real goddamn American hero.
which is where he did it to our church, which is where my dad worked and where I went to school
Yeah.
until 5th grade. So all the way kindergarten, 5th grade, I went to this church school, a private school, and they moved our church to what was a supermarket that was tied to an old mall.
Mm-hmm.
So you go in the front door, that would be the front door of the church, but then the back door actually went into the mall, and you could go into that area.
Nice.
And it was like one of those old even in the 90s,
Yeah.
this was a half-closed mall, but there was an arcade down at the end. and half the shit was closed. So we would just run around in there. We would like crawl. You could go in underneath where the escalators were. They were shut down, and we would just crawl into all this different areas, places, into the old stores we weren't supposed to be in. It's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, to me, it's like, it's that idea of you're in these movies, they're always in there. They're either stuck in there or they're hiding in there, like Dawn of the Dead. And it's just kind of this fun, like, playground. All these different shops and stuff, all these places where different trouble can happen and you can get different things. And it's just a good setting to me for, we can think up lots of, you know, wacky things to happen. Yeah, even though this movie, you know, it doesn't really tap into that so much.
Sure.
But I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I've actually never really thought about that as far as the mall setting. I've never really.
Never got to play it.
A couple of Mondays ago, I sat down. I was thinking, like, man, wow, malls are good, but no, you bring up a good point. That is true. It is. It's an almost endless sort of playground. You got fucking restaurants. You generally have like fountains. You got escalate. Yeah, so much fun. We need a mall.
East Town's
Good God.
empty as shit.
Yeah.
And there's a church in there too.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
We got it.
All right.
Sure, they'll let us film in there. There ain't nothing
Probably
in
just
there.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ask no questions.
Don't ask, don't tell. We want to get to scores?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I could start on this if you
Okay.
don't like this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot. I had a lot of fun. Criticisms, the one I already pointed out was the gore, the kill scenes should have been better. But I did like the imp. I always like puppets. I'm a puppet guy. I like puppets. So that was cool. And although I will say, if you're going to have Linnea Quigley in a movie, she better damn well be naked at some point.
You didn't catch the underboob?
I definitely caught it.
Okay.
I caught it. I mean, they even positioned the camera perfectly
to see the
for
underboob.
the way
Yeah.
it was like strategically cut
Yeah.
to get the curve of the breast.
Yeah, viewers, you will know what we're talking about.
So
Please don't take me being on my phone the wrong way. I want to look something up because I seen it earlier and I think you guys will find it humorous. So continue with your story.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty much it. So
Yeah.
those are the criticisms I have of it. I did like, there was, that being said, there was a good healthy amount of nudity in
Yeah.
there. Good long shower scene, if that's your thing, you know. So I'll give this, because of the lack of gore and the lack of Linnea Quigley nudity, I'll go with a 4 again. I would have bumped it up to a 5 if those things would have been, but I really enjoyed it. But I hate going with 4s all the time, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
go with 4. You know, good 4.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend to see. Yeah.
I'm going to give it a 4 as well.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see more slime.
It is in the name
Yeah.
title. Yeah.
I mean, that's like us saying we have popcorn and there is none. Or when you go to Popeyes and get you that whatever their new fucking chicken biscuit is and they're out. So you got to start a fight.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
like that.
that's.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you've not heard?
About what?
It's not.
It doesn't pertain to the movie.
Yeah,
but,
it doesn't.
I can tell you after the movie, unless you want it on.
Popeyes came out with a chicken sandwich,
Yeah,
and everybody's going
chickens,
crazy
and
over it.
they're losing their fucking minds. They're comparing it
It's
to
become a
Chick-fil-A.
meme. It's become a
Yeah,
meme.
it's become a meme, and they're selling out of these chicken sandwiches, and these
I'm
people
People are selling for like $1,000.
losing their fucking mind and starting to fight the workers because they're out of these chicken sandwiches.
Okay, you're gonna have to. Maybe this is a conversation for after. What the fuck is Popeyes?
No,
No,
I'm not even buying
I'm
that.
not. I'm
not buying
no.
Don't even try,
No.
Ryan. We know you too
Oh my God!
well. We
Can
know you too well.
This is funny, and I want the world to know this. This was great.
Remember when you said who was it you said it to? Was it Steven? You said you were like, you didn't know what Halloween was?
No, it wasn't Halloween. It was Saint Patrick's Day.
Oh, okay, yeah. You were like, You're like, what? For what? What day? What do you
So
mean?
I had a really good one. I'm sorry. Is it your review? Go ahead and finish.
Okay, yeah, I'll finish.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to say I wish there was more imp in it.
Okay.
To be honest, I thought it was pretty cool when the imp tripped the dude.
Yeah.
Just the arm hanging out
Yeah.
around the door.
Yeah.
Say, have a
But-
nice trip.
yeah,
See you
yeah.
next fall.
Yeah. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. But yeah, I would want to see more imp, more slime, and more blood.
The imp should have
Yeah.
rapped at one point.
Oh.
He should have rapped.
Oh, that would have been amazing if he rapped. But yeah,
that
that's my.
would've
He's just rapping while they're dying and dancing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like Jim
I
Henson style.
I agree with everything both
Yeah.
of you guys said. Especially like the lack of gore and stuff like that. It's always fun to see more of it. I think the reason what was your overall score? You said a 4.
A 4.
I just feel like this one is so different that like even though there is that stuff, it's kind of one of those like wah damn like failed opportunity, but I still left the experience like that was still a shit ton of fun. I would have liked to have seen some more stuff, but
You have a shit ton of guns?
a shit ton of guns.
What?
For me, I'm gonna stick with about a 4.5. This one's I've been very excited to watch it with you guys, and also a little hesitant because of like
Of the lack of
of the lack of stuff.
yeah.
The thing that I wanted to point out before I tell my story was I thought this was funny. 1 second.
Here's Linnea Quigley
It's
now.
quite a
No,
password.
so this is the IMDb
No, we don't want to see that.
thing right here. The description of this
Okay.
movie, and this is a very small, minute thing, but
Yeah.
I've never actually caught a flaw in one of these, so I was.
Mm.
Sorority boss Babs, played by Robin Rochelle, orders pledges (parentheses Linnea Quigley,
No.
Brink Stevens in parentheses) to steal a bowling trophy, but they drop it and free an imp. Linnea Quigley is not.
No.
I even
she's
made
not a
that
pledge.
mistake at first because I thought that one girl kind of looked
Oh
like her.
right,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
Gotta go. Is that Wikipedia or is it IMDb?
That's-
Well, let me
Gotta
see.
go on and correct that shit.
Well, IMDb will have
Just,
several of them. That's from
Just
Google.
Google.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess it's just
pulling up.
Google. Yeah.
And I think they pull from Wikipedia a lot for their stuff.
Oh, okay.
These are the goddamn people that want to rule the world. And they can't even get Linnea Quigley's
Yeah.
role right in this movie.
All right.
Fuckers.
So I like to.
Story time. With
Is
Ryan.
it a form of gaslighting? Is that what the whole thing?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I like to fuck with people about like really common thing. Like here's a good example before I tell the story. Just a really quick thing. Something I was on for a long time is if you go to a fast food restaurant or well, yeah, that's the easiest way to put it. You go to a fast food restaurant, they're like, okay, what would you like to drink? You're like, I want a Pepsi. And they're like, okay, which size would you like? Be like, I'm sorry? Like, which size would you like your drink? And like, you kind of chuckle, like, I'm so sorry, but I'm not following you. So like,
What are sizes?
yeah, so like,
I don't understand
simple
your
little
question.
things like that, and you'll find most people are actually way more genuinely like sweet and like.
I think you got a mental issue.
Well, yeah,
He's
yeah.
on the spectrum. Let's
So I was out at a bar with a friend a few nights ago, and a conversation came up with someone that he knew. It was this girl at the bar, and she came up. I was like, "Oh, hey, I haven't seen you forever." Blah blah blah. She started talking about Harry Potter, and I was like, "Is this like an actor or something?" She was like, she looked at me at first like, like thought I was fucking with her, but somehow I was able to reel her into believing that I had no idea. And she started talking about, she's like, "There's no way." She's like, "Oh my God, your life's about to change." So I'm sitting there like acting excited, and I'm like about halfway through her spiel. I'm like, "Okay, hold on." I was like, because I don't want to forget this. I was like, "Let me get my phone." And I pull it out, and she's still talking. I'm like, "Wait, I'm sorry to interrupt you." I was like, "But that's Harry, then Podder." At this point, she threw her fucking hands up. She's like, "There's no fucking way." And then a friend of mine who bartends there actually kind of ruined the whole thing because she told her, like, "Yeah, this is his spiel. He's just fucking with you." every now and then I'm still able to get it
Harry
on
Potter,
people. But
St. Patrick's Day, Popeye's chicken.
no, Popeyes didn't land. You guys do know me
no,
too
we
well.
know.
Yeah, no. But, you know.
That's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I wish I'd have seen that.
I think we should, we should add like an extra channel to our channel, you know, where we...
The most harmless prank ever. Just
Well, not just that one, you know, like you go and just have fun with people. That'd be kind of fun. Sure.
Do it live.
Yeah.
Streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We can get those like little, they're like cube
like
cameras.
characters.
Well, put them on us so it sees everything we see, and kind of
Oh,
up
yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Basically, do our own version of Impractical Jokers.
Yeah. Possibilities.
Possibilities. All right, well, you boys want some wings.
Mm.
All right.
You want some sleep? Is that?
Here in about an hour, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to be
man.
ready for some sleep. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Sorority Babes and the Slimeball Bowl-O-Rama. Might not have been very slimy. Might not have been much bowling. But we had a hell of a Rama.
What about Jamba Juice? What?
I can see him. I saw the wheels turning.
Well, that's
Jamba
in general.
Juice.
You ask him how he's doing, and he's in a little I'm cute.
Takes him a second.
Yeah, it takes him just a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah. I got to roll my index.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah.
Long live Linnea Quigley.
Linnea!